welcome to my channel. And today I am going to do a full foot massage, and I'm going to be using my 100% natural grapeseed oil because grapeseed oil is beneficial for inflammation and for helping to soften and to give your feet a very youthful appearance. And so if you are new to my channel and you just subscribed, I want to thank you and I want to welcome you. And I really appreciate you. And if you have just stopped onto my channel and you want to be notified for more, because it is free, and please subscribe. And so let's get into this foot massage. Okay everyone, so we're gonna get started. I've got my 100% pure grapeseed oil. I'm going to rub it into the palms of my hands and distribute it. And then I am going to start rubbing it into my foot. And I'm gonna start by rubbing in between my toes because it gets dry between the toes. And then along the ball of the foot. And then up through the arch of the foot. And then on the heel. And you want to make sure you're getting right along the sides of your foot where it gets really dry right here and right along this part of the heel. Really massaging that oil in. Getting a really good foot massage at the same time. Rubbing and pulling all that fluid up through your foot. And rubbing through the heel. And then really get into your arches and massage. Into your arch, and then pulling up, and pulling it all up. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're having a good week. Okay, so now we'll go over to the other foot. And we're going to rub the oil into the palms and start out with rubbing between your toes. And I don't know about you, but I have a lot of dry skin between my toes that needs attention. And then just massaging along the ball of your foot. Really getting in there. Coming up and massaging up your arch. That feels so good. It relieves a lot of tension because we carry so much tension in our feet. And then go along your heel and really get in there. And right along there where it cracks. And just pulling everything up, massaging and pulling it all up through the foot. And then pulling up through your top, to the top of your foot and through the back and the sides, and just massaging in your ankles. And then pulling the fluid all up to the tops of your feet. Just pulling upwards, pulling underneath, on the sides, and massaging in the ankle. Really getting a good foot release. And then we're going to do the same on the other foot. We're going to pull up along the tops and the sides and underneath, and really massaging that fluid through the ankles and up through the top. And then just massaging and rubbing on your ankles and really getting in there. Between the toes. And now our other foot, we're going to massage between the toes and all up along the ankle and in the ball of the foot, just pulling all it up to the surface, up to the top, getting all that fluid released in your feet. And really enjoying the foot massage. And then we'll scrunch and release and scrunch. Release, scrunch, release. Get that circulation going into your feet. Scrunch, scrunch, and release, and scrunch, and release, and scrunch, and release. We'll go on to this other foot and give it some attention. Just massaging all along the heel, up there on the ball of the foot, pushing and pulling everything in an upward direction, going between the toes, and then we'll scrunch and release, and scrunch and release, and scrunch and release, and scrunch and release, and scrunch and release. And so one of the very important things that I have found that goes along with foot care and taking and exfoliating the dry skin off of your feet and keeping your feet hydrated and moisturized is continuing with our foot exercises to keep the circulation going in our feet, and it will tremendously help with your foot health. And so as part of this grape seed oil massage, I'm going to add in a few foot exercises. And so we'll start out with toe splays. And we'll start out with both feet. We're going to spread our toes, and you want to spread your toes as far as you can apart. And just hold. And take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Because breathing is really good for calming the nervous system. And so we'll spread our toes. And then we'll release. And then we'll spread our toes. And then we'll release. And then we'll spread our toes. And then we'll release. And then we'll spread our toes. And then we'll release. And then we'll spread our toes. And we'll release. And we'll spread our toes. Take a deep breath in. And then breathe out. And so now that we're done with our toe splays, we're going to do our flex and point. And you're going to arch your foot, and then you're gonna flex, and then you're gonna arch. Really arch and feel that in your arch of your foot, and then flex, and then really arch your foot up, and then flex, and then arch and point, and then flex, and then arch and point and flex, and point and arch and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. Really feel that in your foot. And so now we'll do some toe curls. You're gonna curl your toe, and then you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And you're gonna curl your toe, and you're gonna release. And then now we're going to scrunch. Scrunch and hold and release. And 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 now we will go over to the other foot. And we will start out with our toe splays. We're going to spread our toes as far as we can. And then we'll release and take a deep breath in and breathe out and spread your toes as far as you can. And then release. And then spread your toes as far as you can and release. And spread your toes as far as you can and release. And spread your toes as far as you can and release. And spread your toes as far as you can and release. And spread your toes and release. And spread your toes and release. And spread your toes and release. And then now we'll set our foot down. We'll arch our foot, and then we'll flex. And then we'll arch, 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 and then we'll flex. And then we'll arch. Take a deep breath in. Breathing through your diaphragm and exhaling slowly out. And now we'll do our toe extensions. You'll squeeze your toe and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and really squeeze your toes and release, and squeeze and release. This is so good for foot health. Squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze, and just release all that tension that you have in your feet, and release. And take a deep breath in and breathe out, and we'll go on to our toe scrunches. We're gonna scrunch and release, and 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 scrunch, and release, and scrunch, and release. And that is it for our toe exercises. And I really hope that you have learned and that this is helping you. And I want to thank you for participating in my journey with me. And so that is it for today's foot massage with grape seed oil. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. And I hope that you learned something from it. And I hope that I will see you again. And if you have any comments and anything you want to say or any suggestions, please leave it in the comments and I will get back to you because you are important. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye for now.